that's their cue to get to the barn because Leesky just said there's danger. What's going on, Mo? Did you get your belly full? Did you get your belly full? We're doing the video a little bit different tonight, you know it? He said, yep, already ate. Sun's going down. Welcome back, guys. So, yeah, so normally when we do our videos, we usually do them before we go feed and take care of the animals and stuff. And the sun is starting to go down. It's way later in the evening than we normally do the video. So I'm just going to come out here and we're going to go out here to the Kiko and Spanish pen and kind of show you guys a little bit of a different scenario because the dogs and the goats is already eaten and the kids are playing. They're all happy. Everybody's happy. Here comes everybody running. I just had to come out here because we had a pretty big storm roll through last night with a lot of wind, and one of Skeeter's little babies that he likes to play with was outside and it rolled up against the fence, and you can guess who grabbed it and took off running with it. Oh, he said, hey Dad, what are you doing? I took your baby because it's not yours, it's Skeeter's. You can't have babies because you guys are so big you'll chew them up, and all that stuffing will get in your belly and make you sick. And I'll take you to the doctor. You don't want to do that, right? You don't want to do that, right? He said, I like to chew on sticks. Don't you? You like to chew on sticks? Hold on, I gotta see Miss Cora. What are you doing, Miss Cora? You just laying around tonight? You guys get your belly full? Leesky, that was very rude. That is not how you treat a woman. Okay? That ain't how you treat a woman. Yeah. There's a good girl. I hear babies yelling. Where's Daryl? There's little Daryl. Well, you know Daryl. He said, I don't want nothing to do with you, man. Nothing to do with you. Alright, so I hear goats yelling all over. This one got left behind. Look at this. She's like, she was playing in that brush pile, then she looked up all of a sudden, and everybody's gone. She's like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? We're all over here now. Come on. She's yelling for her siblings and her mom. We're all over here. Come on. All is fine. So I came out here a while ago when I came to get that little stuffed animal from Mr. Leesky, and I was sitting here counting all these kids getting in this creep feeder. At one time there was 8 kids inside this creep feeder eating, and you'll never guess who could not figure out how to get in there. Little Daryl could not figure out how to get in this creep feeder. He's grown so much. I'm gonna have to adjust that bar right there so little Daryl can get in there because he's so big now that he couldn't figure out how to squeeze in there. He can still fit in there, he just couldn't figure it out because his little legs and everything's a lot longer now. But they're eating good. These little ones are growing really good. They're still getting milk to eat. They're getting all this fresh grass and all this creep feed in there. That's good stuff for them. And it's medicated, so it'll keep them from getting coccidia. But you guys can see, a lot of them like to play around this. You gonna eat or you just gonna play in there? This one here is still crying. You found your mama, why are you crying still? She's like, I'm just not used to humans being out here. Yeah, I'm out here. I'm not that weird. She's looking at me like I'm a weirdo. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of different video tonight. Just a little short video showing everybody what it's like behind the scenes when all the feeding's done and everybody's happy and everybody's starting to settle in for the night, except the kids. The kids never quit playing. And then you got some young adults like these right here that just want to sit there and headbutt back and forth, play on that dirt pile right there. I don't know why they do that, but they'll just be sitting there eating, and then all of a sudden they'll look at each other and just start going to town headbutting each other. Really goofy. What are you looking at? You got some freaky eyes, you know that? You have some scary eyes. You like look at me like, oh my gosh, who is it? Hope you don't have eyes like your mama. She's got crazy eyes. But anyways, everybody's starting to kind of settle down. The kids were playing, running, and there's a cedar tree over there. They were trying to figure out how to climb in that. And then of course that brush pile over there, they were playing in it. And then I came out here, everybody came running because I guess they assumed I had some goodies for them, or some food. You see these are trying to climb the tree. You guys can't climb a tree, not like that. But it's quiet. It's always a lot quieter around here in the evening time. Of course, you don't ever really hear any traffic around here. We don't live close to a busy highway or nothing like that. But all the animals and everything seems to start kind of getting a little bit quiet for the evening. You can see the sun's still up, but it's going down. You want to come say hi to everybody? Huh? You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi, everybody. Checking out the camera. Yeah, you're a pretty little goat. I'm not gonna hurt you. I guess you just licked the microphone, didn't you? Oh, everybody left me. Everybody left me behind. Come on, let's go see what everybody's doing. Everybody's kind of browsing around, getting a snack before bedtime. And a lot of times, even though we got this barn right here, big fancy barn, real fancy. I'm just kidding. It's just a basic barn with a dirt floor, but it's got cover. It's got 4 walls on it. You know, it's got a lean-to on it. It's got plenty of room for all these goats. But now that the cold, extreme temperatures are gone, these goats love sleeping outside. They don't want to sleep in that barn. They'd rather sleep out here. So just about every night, they'll kind of forage around, do their thing like this, and then when they get all their bellies full and it starts to actually really get dark, they'll just kind of bed down wherever they're at and sleep. And you wake up early in the morning and they'll still be sleeping there. So they're kind of slowly making their way back here to our hog pens, which of course we don't have hogs right now. I'm still currently looking for a couple of feeder pigs to raise up and then butcher in the fall. So whenever we get them, I don't know if we'll put them in here. This is a little bit bigger pen, or if we'll put them in the smaller hog pen. They both have ponds. The smaller one actually has a lot better pond because we've had pigs in there for several years, and they've got that pond all wallered out and all sealed real nice, so it holds water way better. But I do got a little lean-to shed in there, but we did build this one over here, and this one's a lot bigger and nicer. And I have the feeder in this one over here, but I can move it to whichever pen, so it don't really matter. But everybody's wanting to come over here. There's all kinds of goodies over here in the hog pen. Yep, I'm following you, little white goat. Oh wait, I think you're a different one. So we're just I'm just kind of going with the flow, following everybody. And years ago when we built this hog pen, I cut that stump right there. I cut that tree down and I left the stump for a seat. For anytime we're out here and we're just, you know, checking on the pigs or feeding the pigs, we always like to just have a seat right there and sit there and watch them. Oh, I got some friends. I got 2 more friends that had to come check it out too. Hello, girl. You're a good girl. Yeah. Anyways, all the goats are getting their victuals. You can just hear them ripping that grass right up. Oh, she's got an itch. You can see all that white stuff on her back. That's all her cashmere coming out because it's finally getting warm. That's to keep them warm in the wintertime, but now it's getting hot outside, so they're going to start shedding all that. Well, you know, I already brought you all treats a while ago, didn't I? Because I had to come get that stuffed animal from Leesky, and I didn't want to just take it from him and hurt his feelings. So I brought him some dog bones. some milk bones. You can see these goats here, they got the right idea. So guys, I've talked about this all the time, but you can see how tall a goat is when they stand up on their back two legs. And if you look around at all these trees, the leaves and stuff don't even start till about 6 foot or maybe even 7 foot. So the limbs, everything's pretty much just chewed on and eaten, because these goats right here these are awesome brush goats. You know, they can reach up a good 5 or 6 foot, and then they just devour the leaves. Any of the leaves they can reach are gone, because that is their absolute favorite meal. Especially on some of these oak leaves, these oak trees. This one here, she's just purposely looking for a tree to climb up on. Look at her. Watch her. She keeps looking up. She said, wonder if I can reach this one. Let's follow her a little bit. You can see her eyes, she keeps looking up at the trees. Look at her. She's doing it again. She's, oh, there's a little nibble. Man, if we lived in California, we could make some real money off these goats. Then you got goats that just prefer eating the good grass and the weeds off the ground. Listen to this. She said that's a good salad. But anyways, guys, not a lot going on, but this is peace to me. Oh yeah. He said me too. I think that was Daryl. Daryl, you got a funny voice, buddy. Daryl is the one with the black stripe down his back. Right there. He's one of the bigger goats. Somehow, he hit a growth spurt and he just grew and grew. And now I think he's bigger than his brother. Y'all quit making that noise. It's goofy. So anytime you're having a bad day or a busy day, you can always come out here, or we can, and you just kind of be one with nature. I love listening to the birds. I love watching the birds build their nests when they're hatching their babies, all that stuff. I like hearing them sing and everything else. And normally when we're out here on the farm, the goats see us outside. They are being loud, but I'll be quiet for a minute. You can listen. I don't know if you guys can hear them birds or not. They're songbirds here, and they're just constantly singing. And here in about an hour or so, when the sun really goes down, you'll start hearing the whippoorwills. You guys got whippoorwills where you're from? I can remember hearing whippoorwills for as long as I can remember being a kid, and they are loud. They would always come out right outside our, like, the bedroom window when you're going to bed, and them things would get super loud, and they get louder and louder. Those whippoorwills and the mockingbird. The mockingbirds around here are my favorite birds. There's a wild cherry tree up there by the shop. And about this time, probably, I think we're a little bit early, but the mockingbirds usually come and they always build a nest up in the very top of that wild cherry tree. And they will sit there and they will mimic all the other birds around, so they sound like different birds, but it's actually the mockingbird. But they're very they're just cool, fun to watch, and really cool to listen to. So there's Daryl's mama right there. You can see she can reach up there and get a bite too. She's a pretty. She's not a big, large Kiko, but she's pretty. I would consider her large, not extra large. What are you doing? Huh? You just following me around? She said, yeah, Dad, we gotta do patrol and security. Look where Leesky's at. He's over here in the corner, making sure there's no coyotes back here in the woods. He said, don't worry, guys, I'll sit back here and make sure nobody comes through the fence. This is the back of our property there, and you can see how dense the forest is over there. Lots and lots of woods and brush. So a coyote could easily hide over there, and if they wanted to, they could just jump this fence and grab a baby and jump right back out. They've done it before, back when we had the sheep. So the dogs are very important. But you can see everybody likes to come. They got their favorite spots. A lot of times at night, this is where the goats will sleep. Back here in this hog pen. They don't ever sleep in this building, but they'll sleep over here behind it or in front of it. Nope, Daryl just found his mom. He said, Mom, I know you're eating those leaves, but I need some milk, man. She said, not right now, Daryl. I'm trying to eat. I could probably just get a camera and follow Daryl around all day long and have a pretty good movie made. He's quite a character. Hey Ginger, what you know, girl? Oh, she said, no interviews tonight. I'm busy. Hey Daryl's mom. I don't, oh, your name's Pixie, I forgot. Oh, you know Pixie. Waiting to see if she'll let Daryl get a little snack. Uh-oh. There's something going on. Oh. You better go help your man. See, you can see Leesky just he got a scent of something, and those goats heard him barking, and even though I'm out here, look what they're doing. That's their cue to get to the barn because Leesky just said there's danger. So everybody just packed up and left. Even though you didn't hear anything, you didn't hear no coyotes howling or nothing like that. It's definitely something out there in the woods. What is it? You know what it is? I can't understand Leesky's language. Come on, let's go see. Go see if we hear anything. There's definitely a threat. And Leesky said, you guys get out of here. What is it, boy? See if we hear anything. Good boy, Lise. Good boy. Whatever it was, you must have scared it off because I don't hear it now. Good boy. Yeah. You protecting your goats? Huh? You protecting your babies? Good boy. Good girl. Yeah. Yep. They're back at the barn now. Come on. Yep, they're back at the barn. At least you told them to get out of here. It ain't safe, so that's where they went. Now you got a crow. She said, I think I hear something, Dad, but I'm not sure. Did you hear something, girl? Did you hear something? Alright, let's get out of here. So we're in a drought, and you can see this pond is not, it don't have no water in it, just barely. There's so many leaves in here, you can't even see it. But we are in a drought, we need some rain. This pond over here does have water in it, but it's not completely full. Alright. Out of here. Good dogs. You guys are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You know what? Good job, boy. Good job, boy. Good job, Cora. Alright, so you can see everybody's back up here in the small pasture, closer to the house, closer to the barn. A lot less likely to have any kind of danger. A lot of the predators don't like coming too close to the house. And then the kids are up here at their little playground that I need to burn. I just didn't want to do it while they're in here. But they just absolutely love playing on these old logs. That's an old cedar log. But they can play on that all day long and never get bored. And we got a little hut over here, a little lean-to shed. They can play in that. These kids love exploring. Yeah, I need to get this burnt sometime. This is where Cora and Lisa get all their sticks from and just drag them all out throughout the pasture and make messes. Come here, Daryl. Hey, come here. Daryl, come here. Daryl. Really? Risky Daryl won't come to me, buddy. He said, I know I will, Dad. I don't know about Daryl. He's giving up on me, I guess. This one has a little itch. Look at it. He's like, oh, I got horns and I'm gonna use them. Watch this. That feels good, he said. Nope, that one's trying to copy him, look. The other little goat said, hey, I can do that. Let me sharpen my horns on that stick. Watch, it's trying to copy him. He ain't quite figured it out, though. That is funny. Copycats. You can sit here and watch these goats for hours. And then you got a little acrobat here. She said, I'm going to walk the plank. And I bet I don't fall off. And then you got to show off Daryl. Little Daryl. Oh, this one about fell off. Ah, you lost. Haha. You lost. Alright, Lisa, let's wrap up this video. What did you hear in the woods? Can you tell us what you heard? Really? You think it was a coyote? Huh? You think it was a coyote? Wag your tail if it was a coyote. Really? Was it one coyote or more? Quit wagging your tail if it was just one. It was more than one? Well, you scared it off anyways, didn't you? He said, sure did, Dad. Sure did. Good boy. Good boy. Alright. So there you go. You've seen it firsthand. Guard dogs in action again. Don't know what it was. It could have just been anything out there in the woods, but that was one of his fiercer warning barks. You guys heard it. I know this Mike had to pick that up because the goats heard it, and every single one of them packed their bags and they were back in this field in a hurry, in a big hurry. And that's just an awesome thing. If I had a video camera on me all the time, I could have all kinds of videos. You know, when I'm out here working and doing stuff, I don't feel like filming all the time. You know, people say, oh, you always got a camera, you got your cell phone. But when I'm busy doing stuff, I don't want to pull out my camera or my phone and just start filming all the time. Sometimes it's we miss a lot of good stuff, but tonight I had the camera and caught Mr. Leesky in action on that. And you could see how the goats reacted. They could tell he was not playing around. But everyone's enjoying their evening. Sun is going down even further and further every minute I'm out here. Super nice. It's 70 some degrees right now, and we don't even have much wind. So guys, we love you. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. Check us out on Facebook. Leave us a comment, and we'll see you next time. That sounds like it's some good salad, girls.